Jared Jones' four-seam suppresses hits and still gives up home run damage. Hitters are batting just .210 against the four-seam, but Jones has allowed 7 home runs with it. That forces St. Louis to hunt the mistake rather than expect a steady stream of base runners. Jones must keep throwing his primary pitch with conviction. Knowing a missed location can erase several good sequences. That is the puzzle the Cardinals have to solve. Pittsburgh visits Busch Stadium, with Jones facing left-hander Quinn Mathews, and the market treats the game as close with the Pirates a slight favorite. Pittsburgh starts with the more vulnerable pitcher. Mathews carries a 6.40 ERA and a 1.79 WHIP. So the issue has not just been damage after contact. He has struggled to control innings before the big swing ever arrives. That means Pittsburgh can score through traffic as well as power. The Pirates do not need every hitter to solve the same pitch. Mathews throws his four-seam 43.3% of the time, while opponents have hit .391 against it in a small sample. That sample cannot prove the pitch will remain that hittable, but it does show that his most used offering has not protected him when he needs a strike. Pittsburgh should make Mathews bring his primary offering over the plate rather than helping him expand the zone. Esmerlyn Valdez is the Pirate who can punish both choices. He has slugged .688 against left-handed pitching, so Mathews cannot simply challenge him because the count demands it. Valdez has also done major damage against both of Mathews' most used offerings this season. His record against the breaking ball comes from a limited sample, but the shape of the matchup still matters. Mathews' main offerings both run into Valdez's power. If Mathews falls behind, Valdez is the hitter most capable of turning the control problem into extra base damage. Bryan Reynolds gives Pittsburgh a less volatile answer. He has handled Mathews' primary pitch well this season and produced above-average damage against left-handed pitching. Reynolds does not need Mathews to make the same mistake Valdez wants. He can handle the pitch Mathews uses most while making the left-hander work through another switch hitting at bat. Nick Gonzalez adds contact, although his power record against lefties is much lighter. Pittsburgh's advantage is variety. Valdez can change the game with damage, while Reynolds can keep the inning moving. St. Louis has a more specific assignment against Jones. His 26.7% strikeout rate can shut down rallies, but his above-average walk rate leaves room for self-created trouble. The four-seam comes in at 98.3 miles per hour, so the Cardinals cannot wait around for something easier. They must be ready for velocity without chasing the slider below the zone. That is where Jones can flip the matchup back in Pittsburgh's favor. Alec Burleson is the strongest answer. He has slugged .531 against the four-seam and has also handled premium velocity. Jones's velocity does not remove Burleson's damage potential. It puts the game directly in the area where Burleson has already shown he can drive the ball. He also owns the handedness edge against a pitcher who has allowed left-handed hitters more damage than right-handed hitters. If St. Louis gets a run-producing swing against Jones, Burleson is the best fit to supply it. Jordan Walker has also damaged Jones' primary pitch, giving St. Louis another hitter who can punish a mistake. The Cardinals' lineup strikes out less often than league average against right-handed pitching. That contact profile supports making Jones work and gives his strikeout under a real matchup basis. Still, the Cardinals' case is more concentrated around Burleson, Walker, and the pitch Jones uses most. Pittsburgh can attack Mathews' command and several offerings. St. Louis needs Jones to miss with his primary pitch. Busch Stadium is open with a light wind. The ball flight outlook reduces home run carry, matching a park that already suppresses home runs. That lowers the margin for hitters relying on a mistake leaving the yard. The late innings tilt back toward Pittsburgh. St. Louis relievers have carried a heavy workload in the recent usage window and were busy again yesterday. Pittsburgh's bullpen is well rested. If Mathews leaves early, the Pirates can keep applying pressure to a relief group carrying the heavier workload. Pittsburgh is better set up to score because Mathews' command, his primary pitch, and the bullpen behind him create several ways to build an inning. The 7.5 total looks reasonable in a park that can restrain the power on both sides. So if you're turning that read into a card, it is Esmerlyn Valdez over 0.5 hits for Pittsburgh's best pitch mix fit. Alec Burleson over 1.5 total bases for the Saint Point. Lewis answer to Jones' primary pitch, and Jared Jones under 4.5 strikeouts because the Cardinals can make more contact than his usual opponent. Different props, same story. Pittsburgh can pressure several weak spots, while St. Louis is betting its damage on Jones missing with the pitch he throws most. For a deeper look at this matchup, or any other game on the slate, you can explore the data and build your own parlays at ParlayBuilder.ai.